Hi guys, welcome back. Today I'm talking about the best mod for your 690 SMC-R or even your Enduro R, and that would be replacing the stock airbox. This thing is huge and makes working on the engine, like installing a Power Commander 5, really difficult. It is hard to get out and even harder to put back in. I wish I had done this before I did the wings exhaust and the Power Commander. Would have made that job a lot easier. I could have pulled this thing out and tossed it right away rather than having to pull it out, make all the connections and try to wiggle this thing back in, because it was brutal. It's a big airbox. You can see how it restricts airflow. So how it works is the air gets pulled in through this small channel. It comes through the front here, in through the stock air filter, which you can see through there, the orange line, then comes back down and around, in through here, through the intake, and finally into the engine. So it's a big almost S to get in back into the engine. So I've opted to go with the Rade Garage small air filter. What essentially that does is it cuts off from right here, has a twin air filter on top, saves a huge amount of room in the frame, and that allows you to insert a hard plastic storage compartment. And mostly I'm doing this to gain some storage capacity, but also to make future work on the bike a lot easier. It'll require a bit more maintenance with cleaning the air filter more regularly, but that's easy to do. The air filter now is accessible just by pulling the seat. It's right there. It's held in a basket. You can swap it out or pull it out, clean it, re-oil it, and put it back in. I've got a video here showing a bit of the install, some comparisons with them side by side, before and after, and a quick startup. So if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, leave those below. Thanks for watching. Okay, so I've got the bike broken down and I'm about to take out the airbox, and I've taken it out once before and it's not too bad getting out, but getting it back in, it's brutal. So I've got the Rade Garage storage kit. I don't need the extra fuel capacity, so I think it'll be fine with that. The big issue here is getting this thing back in is a real bear. So, you know, I wanted the storage capacity, but more importantly, I wanted to get rid of this huge airbox. I'll just show you a piece of it before I take it out here. So here it is. This thing is just massive. And as a comparison, I'll show you the new one. So it's still wrapped in plastic here, but this is the Rade Garage small air filter. It's a huge difference. Basically just the back piece there. So this will make future maintenance a lot easier, and getting that other thing in and out was just brutal. So I'm glad this will be the last time I do it. So here I've got the small air filter from Rade Garage installed. And if you see that purple hose, that's replacing the existing black breather tube that goes from the airbox up to the front of the bike. On the stock airbox, there's two breather tubes. There's another one on the right side of the bike that goes down to the SAS charcoal canister. Now on this install, Rade Garage wants you to put in a T connection between the breather tube, the purple one that goes across the bike and into that charcoal canister. Because I was doing the SAS delete at the same time, I just skipped that step because that breather tube's no longer required. I didn't take a lot of video footage of installing the Rottweiler SAS delete, so just adding a walk around here showing the block off plate, a few of the dongles that get installed, and then the pieces that came off the bike. I think it looks pretty good. I really like the Rottweiler block off plate. I know that's sort of the most basic part of the install, but it does add a little bit of bling to the side of the bike, so that looks cool. This kit doesn't do a whole lot other than take off some of the unnecessary parts. It did make the install of the intake a bit easier, so I thought I would throw it on there. And it does have a bit of a better look to the side of the bike. Like I said on the intro, it was a pretty quick install. They said it takes about an hour, but I did that in about 25 minutes. Part of that is I already had the bike dismantled for the air intake and had already taken off a few of the hoses. The directions are good, really straightforward, easy to do. I think it's worthwhile. I've got everything installed here. I'm just updating the map on the Power Commander. I've got the Power Commander tucked underneath the plate that holds the ECU on. So I had to take that plate off and access the Power Commander unit, plug it into my laptop, and DynoJet's got a tune specifically for the wings exhaust and the Rade Garage intake, so that's pretty handy. I just downloaded that, installed it onto the Power Commander. Previously I had the map with just the wings slip on. So this updated the values, not drastically, but I thought the better the tune, the better it would work out. So I've done that and closed it up, and the install is now complete. Here's a final look at the air intake and the storage box. The storage box has 6 liters of storage. It's rigid, hard plastic. It's essentially the Rade Garage gas tank with the top cut off of it. I think it looks great. It's nice to have a place to put my wallet and a rain jacket under the seat. Came together really well. In total, it took me probably 2 hours. Like I said in the intro, I think this is the best modification for this bike, and I wish it was the first one that I did. So if you're a new owner of an SMC-R and you're wondering what to do first, I would definitely do this first. Again, thanks for watching, guys. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos, please subscribe. That's really helpful to the channel. Any questions, comments, or suggestions, leave them below. Thanks for watching.